Psalm 127 verse 1, Unless the Lord builds the house, they labor in vain who build it. Unless the Lord guards the city, the watchman keeps awake in vain. Psalm 127 verse 1 is a powerful reminder of where true security, success, and purpose come from. At its core, this verse speaks about dependence on God versus reliance on human effort alone. It uses two images, building a house and guarding a city, to illustrate a timeless truth. Without God's involvement, even our hardest work ultimately falls short. In the first line, unless the Lord builds the house can represent more than just a physical structure. It can symbolize a family, a career, a ministry, or even a life vision. People today invest enormous energy into building their lives, working long hours, planning carefully, striving for stability and success. Yet this verse gently confronts that mindset by saying that if God is not at the center of what we build, our efforts are in vain. That doesn't mean effort is meaningless, but rather that effort without God lacks lasting value and foundation. Think about modern life. People chase financial security, recognition, relationships, or achievements, often believing these things will bring fulfillment, but many still feel empty or anxious even after reaching those goals. Psalm 127.1 explains why. Because true fulfillment comes from God being the architect of our lives, not just a helper we call upon when needed. The second image, unless the Lord guards the city, speaks about protection and security. In ancient times, a watchman would stay awake at night, scanning for danger. Today, we have different kinds of watchmen: security systems, insurance, savings accounts, health plans, and even social media carefully curated to protect our image. While these things have their place, the verse reminds us that ultimate security does not come from human systems, but from God's watchful care. This is especially relevant in today's world, where anxiety is widespread. People worry about the economy, health, relationships, and the future. Many try to control everything, believing that constant vigilance will keep them safe. But Psalm 127:1 offers a different perspective. You can stay awake all night, worrying, planning, and guarding, but without God, it's still in vain. There is a peace that comes only from trusting Him. Importantly, this verse does not promote passivity. It does not say, don't build, or don't guard. Instead, it calls for partnership with God. We are still called to work, plan, and be responsible, but with the understanding that God is the true source of success and protection. It's about aligning our efforts with His will rather than relying solely on ourselves. For today, this means asking honest questions. Is God at the center of what I'm building in my life? Am I trusting Him for my security, or only relying on my own strength? Am I striving endlessly, or walking in partnership with Him? Psalm 127 verse 1 invites us into a different way of living, one marked by trust instead of anxiety, purpose instead of emptiness, and peace instead of constant striving. When God is the builder and the guardian, our work is no longer in vain. It becomes meaningful, grounded, and secure in something far greater than ourselves.